So I have not personally heard, I think, a Blackpink song ever. I mean, there's a chance I've heard something in passing or on TV or something like that. But just in general, I've never really looked into them. But they have a fan base. They have a fan base out there doing their part to make sure that they get bigger and bigger. And I have to respect that. Oh my goodness. So specifically tonight, we had about four fans of theirs to come in and say, hey, react to this, please, right now. And I had, I think, a couple of people when I first started my channel or first pivoted into reactions. And one of them or two of them, I think, were commenting on my video with SZA that I did. That was one of my first reaction videos up as well. Just testing it out and seeing how this thing would go. So I'm super excited to now finally get one of these done and check it out. This is, whatever this is, looks really interesting. It looks a little bit of like earth, maybe layers of earth. And this is Go, Blackpink.
Your kingdom come. Not should I beat on my drum. 'Cause when I call you, you're gonna come. Holding position, it's gonna blow. You only moving when I say so.
Okay, the first things that I'm really feeling and thinking about this, one, very cool video, very futuristic. I like that it's futuristic yet natural at the same time. They're taking natural elements like the water, the earth, the sand. I really like the colors as well. You know, I think all of that's cool. But it really gives a lot of influences naturally because I think, no, I won't. Well, the boy bands, I believe, were started in America, I think, because a lot of people credit groups like Boys to Men and groups like that as being some of the earliest influences, especially of NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. But for these young ladies, I'm seeing very much TLC. Left Eye mixed with Destiny's Child, even in the ways they're doing their hair. But it is still very, girl group. But it still feels like we're reliving some of the 90s in some ways with better graphics. In some ways. Hi, MSP. How are you? Good to see you. You said just say you like it, just smile. And I was thinking about that because I was watching this and I'm like, oh snap, I'm not just super enthused, but it's my first time. You know, I hope they understand that I'm just taking it in. I'm really assessing what I'm seeing and hearing and feeling. And there's a lot going on. And so we're taking it piece by piece, Jay Crimson. But, you know, this is something that could also grow on you, but we're still early in it. We're still early, but really, really beautiful video so far. I love the colors, love the technology. And yeah, it's just something I haven't listened to a lot of pop in a long time, even though it was one of my favorite things. I used to write in pop. I even wrote for K-pop, by the way. Oh, I mean, I guess I probably should have started the story like that. So when I moved to New York in 2010, I was doing some K-pop writing. That's when I first found out that a lot of K-pop artists were finding songwriters and singers in America, and especially having people who weren't maybe the biggest in the industry, and that they could afford for all of their different groups to help out over there. But it's also why K-pop sounded so far behind for so long, because their budgets weren't getting the people very top of the industry. And then we started having all these music programs to teach the arts of what is modern right now. And then a lot of people started to learn those things. And then the budgets went up to collaborate with the best people in the industry. And they caught up very quickly. But I'll still say this still gives a very, a little bit of an older pop sound to me so far. Cause I like the things, for instance, that Rihanna started to do. And maybe that's me also liking the urban, or quote unquote urban side, or the hip hop side of doing those things. And so, yeah, this is definitely something that is very light pop instead of heavy pop, instead of dirty pop. You can't stop. So yeah, interesting so far. Yeah, beautiful.
Go get it, I'm a go getter. Never gon' set it for second, I need to go.
And I forget they sometimes throw in a rapper. And so it's not giving very hip hop or pushing the limits of just pop in the beginning parts. And I think they try to make up for that by just throwing in a rapper in it. And then they're like, oh, look, we're covering all the genres. So you can only love what we're doing because it's going to hit all the boxes, instead of it being more of an inventive form of pop that blends the genres together a little bit more, instead of being what I feel is a little bit older of a pop sound.
Get up on the floor, tell me when to go. No slow jams, pump it through the speakers when I do my go-go dance. Oh, nah, I go when I
She has a snake like Megan.
wanna go. I'm so gone, go reckless, go off. Like what could go wrong? I'm going all in. You should know that's my go-to. My whole crew with me. If I go, then they go.
Okay, now I'm going to really get canceled by their fans. Jay Crimson, wasn't BLACKPINK the girl group that got in trouble because a lot of their singers were saying the N-word? I'm pretty sure this is the group that was so scandalous, because I just realized now they have two rappers. Let me double check that. BLACKPINK saying the N-word. Let's see if this is them. Yep, this is them. BLACKPINK members slammed for using the N-word in leaked pre-debut video. And it's one of those things where, yeah, they're learning rap and they're being rappers. And yes, they could be just saying words and they don't know what they mean. But I'm not going to say they don't know English, because usually the rappers in a K-pop group is going to know English. Sometimes they're even American. And then they go back and they join these K-pop groups. But yeah, the second post says, do BLACKPINK fans just forget about them saying the N-word? And I think it's like each of them have said it, and it's on video of them doing it. But some of the fans were like, no, they should have known better than to do that. And I don't know of them coming back out and saying, that they shouldn't have said it. He said the stream just keeps on giving. This is the stream that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friends. Some people started watching it not knowing what it was, and they'll continue watching it forever just because this is the One of them is Australian. Exactly that. Is it kind of, there was some pre-debut tapes that have leaked. Yes. And I saw those videos randomly. Yeah, because it kind of blew up and it was a kind of a big deal. And I'm like, that's really messed up. Also, makes me a little sad, like since it was pre-debut and they did that thing, and it's kind of like, did they do that for more publicity? So many credits. That's amazing that they added so many of them. Yeah, that was a lot going on. Probably very expensive to put all that together. But it all feels like so much going on that something a little bit simpler may have gone a lot farther. And so they paid so much money for like each of these scenes and all. Oh, by the way, I can't remember what that's called. It's like cymatics or something like that, where sand is moved based on sound and it makes these patterns in the sand. Oh yeah. I like that so much. But yeah, it's like they're trying to be everything, like visually, sonically, because they did some things that sounded like pop, some things that sounded like hip hop, some things that sounded like almost folky at the end when they were when the lady. Wait, and then right here is a bit of like what is it? Drum and bass happening at the same time. So it's kind of like they're cheating the system of music in some ways. Well, no, like I want people to be outside the genres, but I think they are trying to be pop stars while also having hip hop, having drum and bass, having whatever that folk was at the end. Whatever that was. And that's, that kind of gives like Coldplay, like a little bit more folky indie pop with the guitar in the background.
Or you could
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot going on. Who is XG, by the way? This reminds you of something you'd hear on Radio Disney. Yeah, for sure. For sure. And that might have been some younger, youthful young people who came by here and wanted me to react to this video. But yeah, 287,000 comments. Oh my goodness. Who is here today, March 17th? Wait, what does this mean? It feels less like a BLACKPINK song and more like a collaboration between the girls. What does that mean? And it's 32,000 likes. Are the girls not BLACKPINK? YG bring back BLACKPINK's Pink back? What? The song is not what I'm expecting from them after Pink Venom and Shutdown. The MV is like a phone advertisement or TV advertisement in the department stores in the mall. Yeah, it's a lot going on. Perfume ad. Yeah, it does give commercial. Interesting. Who is here today, March 17th until the end of March 2026? Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, boy. But part of me is like, are these real people? Go today, March 16th, Monday, before school, college, work. It's like they're checking in. Like, what if they get points? Like, what if they have like a fan point system to help them keep blowing up? And they're like, check in each day. And each time you write on the thing, we're going to give you points toward your like fandom. Says they finally graduated from K-pop. What do they think this is? I mean, it's not really, it doesn't give Korean to me. It's giving just very trying to be pop, maybe worldly pop, I guess, or just less having an influence of Korea. And I don't think anything was in Korean at all for this song. Interesting. You said upload this reaction, you'll get the views. Jay Crimson. You said never mind, don't, because they get at you. They're going I'm like that Jay Crimson person. 3 rappers, 4 singers. Interesting. Oh, 4 rappers, 3 singers. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's getting mixed reviews. Yeah, I think it's going to be okay because people are in the comments. Unlike with Jack Harlow, there were like no bad comments yet that were at least at the top. So, I mean, and maybe maybe the super fans are voting down the stuff that they don't like. We're safe. Okay, yay. I might like XG more, honestly. Okay. And I've never really dove into K-pop other than learning about it some in 2010 to write some for it. Some of the artists I remember from back then was To Anyone. I was about to say Twice as Nice. No, To Anyone was around at the time. 14 years ago. Yeah, I feel like I heard that one before. Yeah. I wonder if they put out anything recently. Let's see. To Anyone. Videos. Oh, a year ago. Okay. Oh, concert. Welcome back. Oh, they've come back. It looks like they were away for a little bit. Yes, they were. They stopped 9 years ago. And then in the last year, they've been making a comeback. Oh, look at them. I'd have to try to look up the other artists that I remember from back then as well. Baron. But yeah, no, I'm glad to react to many different things. And this was really cool to react to as well. So glad to check out BLACKPINK for the first time. Officially.